I'm Deborah, and today we're going to continue with the topic of COVID and how to keep your food safe and your home safe from COVID with recommendations from the Canadian government and the US government also, because their recommendations are practically identical. Welcome back to my channel, Kitchen Sense and Information. If this is your first time here, I have a bunch of videos on food and kitchen that you could watch, and if it's not, thank you for coming back. And I want to thank everybody who has liked my videos and subscribed and commented so far. Together we'll build this community so you have a safe kitchen and you enjoy your food. If you'd like to know more about me, you can read my bio on my channel. And I have a new website, and you can go there and you can read my daily tips, you can read my weekly blog, and you can find out more about me and about everything that I'm doing to bring information to you about your food and your kitchen. So I have a question for you. Do you feel safe in your home? Or do you feel there are more things that you should maybe be doing to make sure that you do not bring COVID into your home, or you do not let it reside there as an unwanted visitor? Put your answers in the comments below. I would love to hear what you have to say on these. And that's what we're going to look at today. So, shopping tips from the Canadian government. Sanitize your hands when you enter the store. And in my area, it's required for stores to have hand sanitizer available. The second recommendation is keep the 2-meter distance, the physical distance that we're required to keep, 6 feet. The third recommendation, wear a face mask. Now in my area, in public indoor spaces, it is now required that everyone wear a face mask. And the point about face masks is it's not to protect you, it's to protect other people. So if you have the virus and you don't have symptoms, and it's been proven that a certain percentage of the population will be in this situation, they will have the virus, they will be contagious, but they won't know it. So if they wear a face mask, they're protecting everyone around them. So if we all wear face masks, we're all protecting each other. But in my area, it's required. It may or may not be required in your area, but the government recommends it. Don't touch anything that you're not going to buy as much as possible. Maybe you need to look at the nutrition or the ingredients. That's different. You need to do that in order to make your buying decision. But as much as possible, try to make your buying decision without touching the items in the store, because you reduce the potential contamination of the item or of yourself. Don't touch your face, your eyes, your nose, your mouth with your hands, and don't touch your mask while you're shopping and while you're wearing a mask, because this way you will prevent yourself from possibly contaminating your mask or yourself, and it will help keep you from getting sick. Sanitize your hands when you leave the store. In my area, some of the stores have dedicated entrances and exits, and they may not put hand sanitizer at the exit. But what I do is I have my little shopping bag, I call it my COVID kit, and every time I leave the house, I bring this bag with me, and in it, it has clean face masks, baggies for dirty face masks, hand sanitizer, and disinfectant wipes. So that way, if I'm leaving the store and there is no sanitizer for me to use, I've got my own supply, I sanitize my hands, and when I go to my car and open the door, it's okay, my hands have been sanitized, and I'm not contaminating my car as much as I would potentially contaminate it if I hadn't sanitized my hands. Wash your hands when you get home. Now what I used to do was I would take my shoes off and then I would wash my hands, but now I come straight into the kitchen, I wash my hands, and then I go take my shoes off. And then they recommend put away your groceries and then clean your surfaces, disinfect your surfaces. So I'm going to tell you what I do. So when I come back from the grocery store, I come in, I wash my hands, then I bring the groceries in, put the groceries on the floor, then I take the groceries out of the bags and I put them on the counters because I need to sort my groceries before I put them away. Then I put them away, then I wash my hands again, then I clean the counters, then I clean all the high-touch surfaces, and then I wash my hands again. I wanted to share some of my thoughts with you. As I go through my day, I'm walking around or I'm putting around the house, and I always have these random thoughts coming into my head. I'm always thinking about something. And recently I've had a lot of mottos come into my head, and I wanted to share them with you. And the motto for this week is, change brings opportunity, embrace it. And why do I think that's important at this time? Well, we're going through the pandemic. Everyone is going through loss, grief. We're going through many changes in our life that we didn't want and didn't ask for. We're losing loved ones, businesses are going bankrupt. Like, it's a really hard time for everyone, and some people are having a horrible time with this, but there are opportunities that are coming out of all this change. So I would ask you, look for the opportunities in your life and figure out what you want to embrace. And if you feel like sharing, put it in the comments below. And I'll tell you my story very briefly. In January, I was quitting my full-time career and moving to a part-time career working near my home. But I was thinking, like, I have a lot of information from my years of working as a quality manager in food plants and then as a compliance auditor traveling all over the country. And I wanted to share this information, but I hadn't figured out how I was going to do it. Was I going to run a course? Was I going to write a book? Like, how was I going to do this? And then the pandemic happened, and then I had some other commitments, and so I never did start. And then in May, I decided I'm going to use YouTube as my platform, and that's how I became a YouTuber. And for me, it's a great opportunity, so I'm embracing it. That's my story. Next week, we continue with the topic of COVID and your food in your home and how to be safe. We're going to look at, do you need to wash your groceries? Do you need to wash the takeout containers you bring in the house, the mail, whatever it is? Do you need to wash it or not? We will see. And thanks for watching. If you found this content helpful, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell so you can be notified when I put my videos out. In the meantime, have a good week. And I'll see you next time. And if you don't like the smell of bleach, you can use rubbing alcohol, 70%, also cold. It's also called isopropyl alcohol, 70%.